unaccountable. A keener hand at scuttling a cunard or cutting out a white snap. Never shipped a handspur.
Yes, I have done my best for you. And why? It was my duty under my indentures. And I am the slave of duty. As a child, I was regularly apprenticed to your band. It was through an error. No matter, the mistake was ours, not yours. And I was in honor bound by it.
An error? What error?
Well, I dare not tell you. It would reflect upon my well-loved Ruth.
Nay, master, I've long been gnawed by the cankering tooth of mystery. Better to have it out at once. When Frederick was a little lad, he proved so brave and daring. His father thought he would prentice him to some career seafaring. I was, alas, his nursery maid, and so it fell to my lot to take and bind this promising boy, apprentice to a pilot. A life not bad for a hardy lad, though surely not a high lot. Though I'm a nurse, you might do worse than make your boy a pilot. I was a stupid nursery maid, on breakers always steering, and I did not catch the word aright through being hard of hearing, mistaking my instructions which within my brain did gyrate. I took and bound this promising boy, apprentice to a pirate. A sad mistake it was to make and doom him to a vile lot. I bound him to a pirate queue instead to a pilot. I soon found out beyond all doubt the scope of this disaster, but I hadn't the face to return to my place and break it to my master. A nursery maid is not afraid of what you people call work, so I made up my mind to go with a kind of heretical maid of all work. And that is how you find me now, a member of your pilot, which you wouldn't have found had he been found apprentice to a pilot. Oh, pardon, Frederick, pardon.
My sweet one, I have long since pardoned you.
The two words were so much alike.
They were. They still are, though years have passed over their heads. But this afternoon, my obligation ceases. Individually, I love you all with affection unspeakable. But collectively, I look upon you with a disgust that amounts to absolute detestation. Pity me, my beloved friends, for such is my sense of duty that once out of my indentures, I shall feel myself bound to devote myself, heart and soul, to your extermination.
Poor lad! Poor lad! Well, Frederick, if you conscientiously feel that it is your duty to destroy us all, we can't blame you for acting on that. Always act in accordance with the dictates of your conscience, my boy, and chance the consequences.
Besides, we can offer you but little temptation to remain with us. We don't seem to make piracy pay. I'm sure I don't know why, but we can.
Well, I know why, but I mustn't tell you. It wouldn't be right.
Oh, but you're still one of us until the clock strikes 12.
True, and until then, you are bound to protect our interests.
Right.
Well,
right.
then it is my duty as a pirate to tell you that, well, you are too tender-hearted. For instance, you make it a habit of never attacking a weaker party than yourselves. And when you attack a stronger party, you invariably get thrashed.
There is some truth to that, yes.
Then again, you make it a point of never molesting an orphan.
Of course, we're orphans ourselves and know what it is.
Yes, but it has got about. And what is the consequence? Everyone we capture claims he's an orphan. Well, the last 3 ships we took proved to be manned entirely by orphans. One would think that great mercantile fleet was made up solely from her orphan asylums. And we know that is not the case.
But hang it all, you wouldn't have it absolutely merciless.
There's my difficulty. Until 12 I would, but after 12 I wouldn't. Oh, was ever man placed in so delicate a situation?
And what of Ruth? Your Ruth, whom you loved so well and who's worked her middle-aged way into your boyish heart. What is to become of her?
Oh, he will take you with him.
Well, Ruth, I feel some little difficulty about you. It is true that I adore you very much, but I've been constantly at sea since I was 8 years old, and yours is the only woman's face I've seen in that time. I think it is a sweet face.
It is.
It is! I said I think it is. Wouldn't it be terrible if I were to marry this innocent person and find out on the whole that she is, well, plain?
Ruth is very well. Very well indeed.
Yes, there's the remains of the fine woman about Ruth. I do.
Well then, in justice for her and in consideration for you, I shall leave her behind.
No, Frederick, this cannot be. We are rough men who lead a rough life, but we are not so utterly heartless as to deprive thee of thy love. I'm sure that there's not one here who would rob thee of this inestimable treasure for all the world holds dear.
Not
one! No, I didn't think there was. Keep thy love, Frederick, keep thy love. Well, it's top of the tide, we must be off. Farewell, Frederick. When your process of extermination begins, try and make our deaths as swift and painless as you can conveniently make.
I will. For the love I have for you, I will. But would that you could render this extermination unnecessary and accompany me back to civilization.
No, Frederick, this cannot. I don't think much of our profession, but contrasted with respectability, it is comparatively honest. No, Frederick, I shall live and die a pirate king.
Hey, Bethan, go!
Oh, better far to live and die under the brave black flag and tie than pay a sanctimonious part with a pirate head and a pirate heart. Away to the cheating world go you, where pirates all are well to do, but I'll be true to the song I sing, and live and die a pirate king. For I am a pirate king. It is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king. A pirate king. And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. It is the rock of the pirate king, the rock of the pirate king. When I sally forth to meet my prey, I help myself in an oil way. I seek a few more ships, it's true, a well-bred modern port to do. But many a king on a first-class crew, did he once to call his crown his own, he must manage somehow to get through. More dirty work than ever I do. For I am a pirate. Glorious thing to be a pirate king. You are the rock of the pirate king. And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. It is the rock of the pirate king, the rock of the pirate king.
Oh, take me with you. I cannot live if I am left behind.
Ruth, I will be quite candid with you. It is true that I adore you, but be circumspect. You see, a lad of 21 usually looks for a wife of 17.
A wife of 17. You'll find me a wife of 1,000.
Well, I shall find you a wife of 47, and that is quite enough. Tell me, Ruth, compared with other women, how are you?
I will answer you truthfully, master. I have a slight cold, but otherwise I'm quite well.
Well, I'm sorry for your cold, but I was referring rather to your personal appearance. Compared with other women, are you beautiful?
I have been told so.
But lately?
Oh, no. Years and years ago.
Well, what do you think of yourself?
It's a delicate question, but I think I am a fine woman.
Thank you, Ruth, for I believe you. For I'm sure you would not want to practice on my inexperience. You see, I wish to do the right thing. And if, I say if, you truly are a fine woman, well, then your age shall be no obstacle to our union. Surely I hear voices. Who has ventured to approach our inaccessible lair? Can it be the Coast Guard? It doesn't sound like the Coast Guard.
Cousins, voices of young girls. You should see them, I'm lost.
Oh, that's marvelous! It is a bevy of beautiful maidens. How lovely! How surpassingly lovely is the plainest of them! What grace! What delicacy! What refinement! And Ruth, she told me she was beautiful. Oh, false one, you have deceived me.
I have deceived you.
Yes, deceived me. You told me you were fair as gold.
But master, am I not so?
And now I see you're plain and old.
I'm sure I'm not a jot so.
Upon my innocence you play.
I'm not the one to plot so.
Your face is like your hair is gray.
It gradually got so.
Faithless woman, deceive me. I love you so.
Master, do not leave me. Hear me ere you go.
Faithless woman,
Master,
faithless woman.
Master, do not leave me. Do not leave me. Hear me ere you go. Master, do not leave me. Hear me ere you go. My love without reflecting, oh, do not be rejecting. Take a maiden tender, her affections raw and green. At very highest rating, have been accumulating. Summer 17, summer 17. Doors in order, master, crush you with disaster. What is such a dower to the dower I have here? My love unabated has been accumulating 47 years.
47 years.
47 years.
Faithless woman, to deceive me, my trusted soul. Faithless woman,
Do not leave me.
my trusted soul. What shall I do? Before these gentle maidens I dare not show myself in this alarming costume. No,
I must remain in close concealment until I can appear in decent clothing. in this effective but alarming costume. But under these peculiar circumstances, I feel it is my bounden duty to tell you that your proceedings will not be unwitnessed. I am a pirate! A pirate! Ladies, do not shun me. This evening I renounce my vile profession, and to that end, O pure and peerless maidens, O blushing buds of ever-blooming beauty, I sorry part, implore your kind assistance.
How pitiful his tale, how rare his beauty. How pitiful his tale, how rare his beauty.
Oh, is there not one maid on breast which does not feel the moral duty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty? Would not give up willingly all matrimonial ambition to rescue such a one as I from his unfortunate position. From his position to rescue such a one as I from his unfortunate position.
Alas, there's not one maiden breast which seems to feel the moral duty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of
Oh, is there not one maid on here whose homely face and mad complexion have caused all hope to disappear of ever-winning man's affection? To such an one, if such there be, I swear by heaven touch above you, if you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you'll be, I love you. However plain you'll be, if you will cast your eyes on me,
swayed by quite as keen a sense of duty. For shame, for shame, for shame. Oh, wandering one, though ye have surely strayed, take heart of grace, those that you trace, wandering one. Take
General.
Yes, yes, he is a Major General.
Yes, yes, I am a Major General. For he is a Major General.
He is a Robert Major General.
And it is a glorious thing to be a Major General.
It is a Robert Major General, a Robert Major General.
I am the very model of a modern Major General of information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England and I quote the fights historical, from Marathon to Waterloo and order categorical. I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations both the simple and quadratical. About my noble theorem, I'm teeming with a lot of news. Oh, lot of news. Oh, yes. And with many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beans and amalgamous. Short of matters, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General.
Short of matters, vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern Major General.
I know Olympic history, King Arthur's MC paradox. I answer hard acrostics, I have a pretty taste of paradox. I quote in elegiacs all the crimes of Heliogabalus, and conics I can pour peculiarities for Ravenous. I can tell about the Raphaels from Gerald Elson's Ophanes. I know the croaking chorus from the frogs of Aristophanes. And I can have a tune of which I've heard the music metaphor. Didn't before. Oh, thank you. Yes. And whistle all the airs with that infernal nonsense pinafore.
Whistle all the airs with that infernal nonsense pinafore. Whistle all the airs with that infernal nonsense pinafore. Whistle all the airs with that infernal nonsense pinafore.
Then I can write a washing bill in Babylonic uniform and tell you every detail of Caractacus's uniform. In short, man is vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General.
Short of matters, vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern Major General.
In fact, when I know what is meant by mammalian and ravelin, when I can tell at sight a mouse or rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat. When I have learnt what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. I have it. You'll say a better Major General is never strategy.
You say a better Major General is never strategy. You say a better Major General is never strategy. You say a better Major General is never strategy.
For my military knowledge, though I'm plucky and adventuring, has only been brought down to the beginning of the century. But still in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General.
Still in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, he is the very model of a modern Major General.
And now that I've introduced myself, I should like to have some idea of what is going on.
Oh, Papa, we had a...
Permit me. I can explain in 2 words. We propose to marry your daughter.
Against our wills, Papa! Against our wills!
Oh, but you mustn't do that. May I ask? This is a picturesque uniform, but I'm not familiar with it. What are you?
We are all single gentlemen.
Well, yes, I gathered that. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Don't believe them, Papa. They are pirates, the famous pirates of Penzance.
Oh, Pirates of Penzance. I've often heard of them.
All except this gentleman, who was a pirate once, but who is out of his indentures today, and who means to lead a blameless life evermore.
But wait a minute, I object to pirates as sons-in-law.
We object to Major Generals as fathers-in-law. But we waive that point.
few remaining drops of my old age, and leave me to go through the remainder of my life, unfriended, unprotected, and alone?
Well, yes, that was the general idea.
Tell me, do you know what it is to be an orphan?
Oh, that's all. Here we go again.
O men of dark and dismal fate, forego your cruel employ. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy. Orphan boy. Orphan boy. Oh, sad and orphan boy. These children whom you see are all that I can call my own. Poor fellow, take them away from me, and I shall be indeed alone. Poor fellow, if pity you can feel, leave me my soul remaining joy. See, at your feet they kneel, your hearts you cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy. Poor fellow, see at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy. The orphan boy, see at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the tale of the lonely orphan boy. Poor fellow. I'm telling a terrible story, but it doesn't diminish my glory, for they would have taken my daughters over the billowy waters if I hadn't in elegant diction indulged in an innocent fiction, which is not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. As telling a terrible story, but it doesn't diminish my glory, for they would have taken my daughters over the billowy waters if I hadn't in elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction, when it comes in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. It's an elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction, when it comes in the same category as telling a regular story. Although a darker years
members of our band, we do elect you.
For he is an orphan boy.
He is a robbery orphan boy.
And it is a useful thing to be an orphan boy.
It is a robbery orphan boy, a robbery orphan boy. Happy day with joyous glee, they will away and marry me. Oh, happy day with joyous glee, they will away and marry me. Should it be more auspiciously, her sisters all will bridesmaids be. Should it be more auspiciously, her sisters all will bridesmaids be. Oh, happy day with joyous glee, they will away and marry me. Should it be more auspiciously, her sisters all will bridesmaids be. Should it be more auspiciously, her sisters all will bridesmaids be.
Oh, master, hear one word I do implore you. Remember Ruth, your Ruth who kneels before you.
Yes, yes, remember Ruth, who kneels before you.
Away you did deceive me.
Oh, way you did deceive him.
Oh, do not leave me.
Oh, do not leave her. The way you grieve him.
I wish you'd leave me.
We wish you leave him. Principle magnanimity, we display to lay sentimity. Never was such opportunity to get married with impunity. But we give up the felicity of unbounded domesticity.
settle it with your conscience to say something that will relieve my father's sorrow.
Well, I will try, dear Mabel, but why does he sit here night after night in this draughty old ruin?
Why do I sit here? To escape from the pirates' clutches, I describe myself as an orphan. And heaven help me, I am no orphan. I come here to humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors and implore their pardon in having brought dishonor upon the family escutcheon.
But you forget, sir, you only bought the property a year ago, and the stucco on the baronial castle is scarcely dry.
Frederick, in this chapel are ancestors. You cannot deny that. With the estate, I bought the chapel and its contents. I don't know whose ancestors they were, but I know whose ancestors they are. And I shudder to think that they're descended by purchase, if I may so describe myself, should have brought dishonor upon what I have no doubt was an unstained discussion.
Be comforted. Had you not acted as you did, why, these reckless men would have called in the nearest clergyman and married your rather large family on the spot.
That's true. I thank you for your prophet solace. But it is unavailing. I assure you, Frederick, that such is the anguish and remorse I feel at the abominable falsehood by which I escaped these easily deluded pirates, that I would go to their simple-minded chief this very night and confess all. Did I not feel that the consequences would be most disastrous to myself? At what hour does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11. And before midnight, I hope to have atoned for my involuntary association with these pestilent scourges by wiping them off the face of the earth. And then, dear Mabel, you will be mine.
And are your devoted followers at hand?
They are. They only wait my orders.
Then, Frederick, let your escort, lion-hearted, be summoned to receive a generous blessing ere they depart upon their dread adventure.
Dear sir, they come.
Go and do your best endeavor, and before
greatest stress on the wrist that honest press, and of evidence a lack to our chance of coming back. Still, perhaps it would be wise not to harp or criticize, for it's very evident these attentions are well meant.
Yes, it's very evident these attentions are well meant. Evident, yes, well meant. Evident, are yes, well meant. When the woman wears a skill, ta-run-ta-run, ta-run-ta-run. When the couple will ta-run-ta-run. We find the wise to sing, ta-run-ta-run, ta-run-ta-run. Mr. Sandwich is to sing, ta-run-ta-run. Ta-run-ta-run, and your heart is in your boots, ta-run-ta-run. There is nothing brings it round like the trumpet's martial sound, like the trumpet's martial sound. Ta-run-ta-run, 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 yes, yes, we go.
These pirates slay.
Ta-run-ta-run.
Then do not stay.
Ta-run-ta-run.
Then why this delay?
Yes, forward on the boat. Yes, forward on the boat.
Yes, but you don't go.
We go, yes, forward on the boat. Yes, forward on the boat.
Yes, but damn it, you don't go.
We go, 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 we go.
Now for the pirate's lair. Oh, joy unbounded. Oh, sweet relief. Oh, rapture running sample. At last I may atone in some slight measure for the repeated acts of theft and pillage, of which and a sense of duty stern dictation I, circumstances victim, have been guilty.
Young Frederick, who calls a commander.
And I, your little Ruth,
Oh, my intruders, how dare ye face me? Know ye not, oh rash ones, that I have doomed you to extermination?
Have mercy on us. Hear us where you slaughter.
I do not think I ought to listen to you, yet mercy should for us stir resentment, and so I will be merciful. Say on.
when you had left our pirate fold, we tried to raise our spirits faint, according to our custom old with quip and quibble quaint. But all in vain the jokes we heard, we lay and sobbed upon the rocks, until to somebody occurred a startling paradox.
A paradox.
A paradox, the most ingenious paradox. We quips and quibbles heard in flocks, but none to beat this paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. Curious quips of pranks and contradictions queer, and with the laughter on our lips, we wish you them to hear. We said if we could tell it him, how Frederick would the joke enjoy, and so we risked both pike and nip to tell it to our boy.
That paradox,
That most ingenious paradox, we quips and quibbles heard in comfort not to be his paradox. A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. For some desire to be disloyal. Some person in authority, I don't know who, very likely the astronomer royal, has decided that for such a beastly month as February, 28 days as a rule are plenty. 1 year in every 4, his days shall be numbered as 9 and 20. Through some singular coincidence, I shouldn't be surprised if you arrive to the agency of an ill-natured fairy. You are the unwitting result of his clumsy arrangement, having been born in leap year on the 29th of February. And so, by a simple arithmetical process, you will easily discover that though you've lived 21 years, if we go by birthdays, you're only 5 and a little bit over.
Indeed, let's see. Yes, yes, with yours my fingers. How quaint the ways of paradox, in common sense she gaily mocks. Though counting in the usual ways is 21, I feel alive. Yet reckoning by my natal day, yet reckoning by my natal day.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I am a little boy of 5.
He is a little boy of 5.
A paradox, amazing genius paradox. A curious
This is most curious, most absurdly whimsical. 5 1/4, eh? Well, you wouldn't think it to look at me, would you?
Oh, you're glad now, I'll be bound, that you spared us. You'd never have forgiven yourself when you discovered you'd killed 2 of your comrades.
My comrades.
I don't think you understand the delicacy of your position. You were apprenticed to
Yes,
us.
until I reached my 21st year.
No. Until you reach your 21st birthday. And going by birthdays, you are as yet only 5 1/4.
Well, you don't mean to say you're going to hold me to this.
Oh, no. We merely remind you of the fact and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Your, sense of duty.
Don't put it on that footing. Why, as I was merciful to you just now, be merciful to me. I implore you not to insist on the letter of your bond. Just as a cup of happiness is at my lips.
We insist on nothing. We merely remind you of your duty.
Your duty.
Well, you have appealed to my sense of duty. And my duty is only too clear. I abhor your infamous calling. I shudder at the thought that I'd ever been mixed up with it. But duty is before all. And at any price, I will do my duty.
Bravely spoken. Come, you are one of us once more.
Lead on, I follow. Oh, Horn.
What's the matter?
Ought I to tell you? No, I can't. Yet as one of your band.
Come, speak out on the conscientiousness to which we have never yet appealed in vain.
Well, General Stanley.
Yes?
The father of my Mabel.
Yes.
Well, General Stanley escaped from you on the plea that he was an orphan.
He did.
Oh, it breaks my heart to betray the honored father of the girl I adore. Yet, as your apprentice, I have no alternative. General Stanley.
Yes.
General Stanley is no orphan.
What?
And worse than that, he never was one.
Am I to understand that to save his contemptible life, he dared to practice on our credulous simplicity? Our revenge shall be swift and terrible. We shall go and collect our band and attack Trimorden Castle this very night.
But stay!
Not a word, he is doomed.
Away, my heart's on fire. I burn this base deception to repay. This very night, my vengeance dire shall not itself be gone away.
Away, or I expire.
how the pirate story slides. Our nature spurned his Scotland with his lies, and in return tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Tonight he dies.
Yes, I'm ready tomorrow.
His words like lies. They were once in sorrow.
The words of spot
In the natures they cherish.
And on the plot.
to a beauty to perish.
Tonight he dies as early tomorrow. His girls likewise they will watch her in sorrow. The ones so spot in their natures they cherish. And all who plot to a beauty shall perish. 1940 I of age shall be. I'll then return to claim you, I declare it.
It seems so long.
Swear that till then you will be true to me.
Yes, I'll be strong. Why, all the Stanley's dead and gone. I swear it.
Here is love, and here is truth, and here is one more joy as long as you will be faithful to pursue, to be aware and living on. Here is love, and here is truth. She will be faithful to pursue, to be aware and even after. And even after.
Here is love, here is truth, and here is one more joy as long as
She will be faithful to pursue,
to be aware and living on.
she will be faithful to pursue, to be aware and living
No, I'll be brave. Of family descent, how great thy charm, thy sway, how excellent. Come one and all, undaunted men in blue. A crisis now, affairs are coming through.
Oh, with body and in mind, tarantara, tarantara, we are timidly inclined, tarantara, and anything but blind, tarantara, tarantara, to the danger that's behind, tarantara, but when the danger's near, tarantara, tarantara, we manage to appear, tarantara, as insensitive to fear as anybody here, as anybody here. Tarantara, 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 tarantara,
Sergeant, approach. Young Frederick was to have led you to death and glory.
That is not a pleasant way of putting it.
No matter, he will not so lead you, for he is allied himself once more with his old associates.
He has acted shamefully.
You speak falsely, you know nothing about it. He has acted nobly.
He has acted nobly.
Dearly as I loved him before, his heroic sacrifice to his sense of duty has endeared him to me tenfold. But if it was his duty to constitute himself my foe, then likewise it is my duty to regard him in that light. He has done his duty, I will do mine. Go ye and do yours.
Righto.
This is perplexing.
We cannot understand it at all.
Still, as he is actuated by a sense of duty,
That makes a difference, of course. At the same time, we repeat, we cannot understand it at all.
no matter. Our course is clear. We must do our best to capture these pirates alone. It is most distressing to us to be the agents whereby our erring fellow creatures are deprived of that liberty that is so dear to all. But we should have thought of that before we joined the force.
We should.
It's too late now. When When a felon's not engaged in his employment, or maturing his felonious little plan, his capacity for innocent enjoyment, is just as great as any honest man. How feelings we with difficulty smother, when constabulary duties to be done. I take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. When the enterprising burglar's not a burgling, when the cutthroat isn't occupied in crime, he loves to hear the little brook a-gurgling, and listen to the merry village chime. When the coster isn't stomping on his mother, he loves to lie a-basking in the sun. I take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. Hush, I hear them on the manor poaching. With stealthy steps the pirates are approaching.
We are not coming for days or gold, the story General Stanley told. We seek a penalty, 50 gold for General Stanley's story.
They seek a penalty.
50 gold, we seek a penalty.
50 gold, they seek a penalty. 50 gold for General Stanley's story. They come in force with stealthy stride. Our obvious course is now to hide.
With cat-like tread, upon our prey we steal. In silence dread, on our cautious way we steal.
beside. The Major General comes, so quickly hide.
Yes, the Major General comes. Yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, the Major General comes. Tormented by the anguish dread of falsehood unatoned, I lay upon my sleepless bed and tossed and turned and roamed. The man who
courage rare, and resolution manly. For death prepare, and happy General Stanley.
Is he to die unshriven on a nail? Spare him! Will no one in his cause aware but will? Spare him!
Yes, we are here, for him to conceal. So to the constabulary pirates yield. You triumph now, for well we trow, your mortal career's cut short. No pirate band will take its stand at the To gain a brief advantage you contrive, but your proud triumph will not be long-lived.
Don't say your wrongs, for we know that game.
On your allegiance we've a stronger claim. We charge you yield. We charge you yield. In Queen Victoria's name.
You do.
We do. We charge you yield. In Queen Victoria's name.
We yield at once with humble knees, because with all our faults we love a queen.
Yes, yes, with all their faults they love their queen. Yes, yes, with all their faults they love their queen.
Away with them and place them at the bar.
One moment. Let me tell you who they are. They are no members of the common throng. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong.
They are all noblemen who have gone wrong.
No Englishman unmoved that statement hears. For with all its faults, we